Have you wondered at times how some people can do asanas easily or can do a specific activity like running, swimming and other activities look effortless? Namaste, my name is Manjunath Murthy and in this video, I'll talk about how complementing yogasanas with the activity will help in improving your asana practice and vice versa. We spend way more time attempting our favorite asana than focusing on complete practice, which will help in overall improvement. We also tend to overlook those activities that we may not be comfortable but our body may require. If you've been practicing asana for a long time yet struggle, it may be because you are not complementing it with a secondary activity like running, skipping, swimming, or simple warm-up that you can perform at the comfort of your yoga mat. I don't really need to stress how beneficial yoga can be for any other physical activities since it's working on deeper and subtler levels. Yoga when done right will help you do most of the activities better. Now I'll talk about the most simple practices that help you perform asanas without much difficulty. They are squats and its variations. This is something you can do even without having a huge space, and ever since the pandemic has started, most other outdoor activities might be difficult or out of reach. Squats are some of the basic movements of a human being and they help in improving the asanas like forward bend and also provide strength required for balancing and inversion postures. Similarly, if you're a good yoga practitioner, you can perform squats with your feet aligned and can go all the way down without your feet pointing out. Here are few variations you can involve in your yoga practice. Next, I'll talk about skipping, something many people might have done it when they're young in their playtime but might have stopped because it's taxing. It's taxing only because you're not doing it right. Let me tell you my personal experience on this one. I'm someone who has never skipped as a kid. I only started this a year ago and I've included this in my practice because it's easier and require very less space. And most importantly, it warms up the entire body and helps me perform yogasanas with relative ease. You may think it's boring to just hop at a place, but it has many variations one can master coupled with convenience. I am no expert in jump rope, but I can tell it burns a lot of calories for those looking to lose weight. If you want to see my entire practice video and variations, let me know in the comment section, and while you're at it, click on the subscribe button in case you haven't. All you need is a pair of shoes and a skipping rope and you're ready. And yes, I recommend doing this with shoes to protect your ankles from injury. But stop doing yoga with shoes on if you're one of them. Not only does jump rope burn calories but is also great for getting a good warm up for the hips and back and also strengthening the core, most of which you need to perform advanced postures. As you progress, you provide great conditioning to the muscles which helps in maintaining consistency of your practice. If this is too much for you, there is another type of practice which needs no equipment but helps you achieve total body warm-up and conditioning, which has been given many names by different fitness experts, but I'll simply go ahead and show it to you. Yes, what you're seeing might look playful, but is a very good movement for both upper and lower body. I encourage practitioners to inculcate this and the results you will get is tremendous. This is something that focuses on reversing the effects of overstretching because it leads to weak muscles. So doing this as part of your practice will definitely help you in performing postures that require strength better. Even push-ups can be considered as one of the movements that help build strength for the postures that require hand strength. Performing all these practices help improve asanas and performing yoga helps to do these activities better. But these alone won't help you improve your asana practice. You have to consider factors like diet, rest, sleep patterns and many such factors too. Many students of mine and myself have felt that after inculcating yoga as a lifestyle, other activities not just physical are more easier and also things that we would not pay attention to before now are noticed with proper attention. So this is why you should consider doing things that improve your yogasanas. Thank you for watching this video. Give a thumbs up if you liked it and do subscribe to support us and watch quality content related to yoga. Shubhamastu.